How to remove the gear.
Okay guys, now it's time for my other guy's motor, the 500H Cadillac, aka the Freiburger Gremlin motor. We got it rebuilt, you know, razor blade style. Back up on the dyno. Now it's time to find out if it works. Okay guys, in this video, we've rebuilt, and when I say rebuilt, I mean it's more of a razor blade rebuilt style. We brought the motor out so the guys at Courtney and Scott could do all the work because I could just stand around doing nothing. But the 500-inch motor was kind of rebuilt, and by that I mean we found that it had a spun rod, a spun bearing, so we replaced that. Obviously, they also replaced the crankshaft because we didn't want to turn what was there. He had another one ready to go. We put that in. We retained 7 of the rods and pistons. We retained all the rings. We did replace the bearings. These were the original bearings in this motor, and they had a lot of contamination, so we did replace those. We replaced 1 rod and piston assembly, put it all back together with the same cam that it came with. That's that small crane. It's 480 lift, 216, 224 degree duration, and 112 degree load separation angle. We reused the lifters, reused all the rings. They had plenty of ring gap in them, so they'll be good when we take it back and run boost. We did replace the heads. It had 425 heads on it. I'm going to do a video on why you don't want to use that head, and I can't believe they got away with what they got away with running nitrous on this motor. It has the stock rockers. It already had a spring upgrade. We've got the Performer RPM. We ran it with a 950 Holley. We also ran it with a smaller carburetor. We ran it with headers. We ran it with stock exhaust manifolds. So let's find out. Is it going to go back together and actually run? Let's check it out.
Oh, it's not critical. I just. All fancy and clean now.
Well,
cleanish.
Lack of oil changes.
How do the gears and the pump look?
The pump looks good. It's an aluminum pump.
it's hypnotic.
Did you put together these? Well, cam spins too, and the crank. Now we just get them spinning together, huh?
I decided to only go with 11 on these.
Nice.
Were they 425 heads? I think I probably would go with the full 14.
You got to know when to race and when to not.
No, this is the same old 2-angle valve job that only fits on Cadillac heads.
Well, that's because Cadillac got it right from the first.
They didn't need no stinking 3 angles.
It's hard when it's moving around.
Yeah.
Scott the Master Builder, making it all happen. Racing valve tray.
Good shot. Put it on backwards.
Courtney got the pan on. Looking pretty sporty. Be even better when it's all one color. We take it over in the paint booth. Spray it off. Whoop!
How are you operating?
Okay guys, what'd you think about our test? I'm really happy this motor went back together. Everything worked out. There are no other damaged parts. We put it up on the dyno. It's running good. We've got the power numbers. Now in a second video, I'm gonna take my long trip all the way back to California. We'll put it back up on the dyno at West Tech Performance. We'll run it and we'll kind of compare the two. I wanna see what the difference is. You know, I wanna see the observed power. I wanna see the corrected power. We're all the way up here about a mile high in Albuquerque, New Mexico. West Tech's down closer to sea level, so let's find out what happens. But before we can do that, we gotta take this off the dyno, put it in my truck, and head on back home. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, do all that stuff. Lots more videos coming up. The Buick's waiting, the 292's waiting. I got a lot of stuff waiting.